Yes, you are looking live at the Leopolis Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Up next, the New Japan Junior Tag Team titles, internationally recognized belts, and they are going to go on the line, and here are the taglines. It was recently in Japan where Chris Sabin and Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns, they won the New Japan IWGP Junior titles. The Japanese team of Naito and Yujiro, No Limit, they get another chance to win back the belts that they lost to the Motor City Machine Guns. And not only do Homicide and Hernandez, not only do they challenge for these international titles tonight, they have future X Division and TNA World title shots. As a result, the feast or fire just depends on when they decide to cash them in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is a three-team tornado match for the New Japan Junior Tag Team Championship. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, representing the Latino nation, Homicide and Hernandez, the Latin American Xchange.
You can just feel the excitement in the crowd because they know that they're getting ready to see something special. When you got athletes in these tag team action and throwing the fact that it's a tornado tag, all six at one time, unbelievable.
Team number two from Tokyo, Japan, Naito and Yujiro, the team of No Limit.
The tag team that has been aligned with Kiyoshi, their countrymen, under the leadership of G-Gap Bashir, looks to regain the championship belts that they lost to the Motor City Machine Guns. Naito, Yujiro, No Limit, they want the honor of taking back the gold that's representative of their home country and their home organization, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
And you know they'd love to do it right here in Philadelphia, love to do it in a town where obviously they're not going to be the favorites in this matchup. I'll tell you something, don't count these guys out for a minute.
And ladies and gentlemen, from Detroit, Michigan, they are the New Japan Junior Tag Team Champions, Chris Sabin and Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Don, you touched on it just minutes ago. Key to this match, tornado tag team rules to apply. This isn't going to be about tagging in your partner, not about wearing somebody down, cutting off the ring. This is about putting six guys into six sides of steel, ringing that bell, and turning them loose.
Absolutely, and of course you've got to figure the favorites right there. The Motor City Machine Guns, I mean, these guys have held these belts now for quite a while, and it is with pride and honor that they do so, and what a test for the Motor City Machine Guns. What a test. If they come out of a match like this holding on to those belts, I mean, you've got to really sing their praises, and you've got to start thinking tag team championship match down the line for these guys.
Something like 4 months now, plus that they've held the New Japan Junior Tag Team Championship belts. IWGP is the name on the title belt, International Wrestling Grand Prix. That's from the New Japan Pro Wrestling Organization as we see Naito with a tremendous move off the top into the crossbody on Shelley.
Man, that was incredible. And I mean, you know, there was some questions on how he'd be, and this guy just absolutely climbed those ropes, came off of them just flawlessly, and you can see he's going right back up there again to do it again. You know, this is a situation though where the Guns have got to really be careful. I mean, they're a team that are so fun to watch, a team I've just grown so fond of, but they can lose these titles tonight and not even be pinned, not even submit. And that's the kind of thing you've got to worry about in there. You've got to really depend on your partner if you're the Motor City Machine Guns to have your back.
Shelley turns it around on Naito. You saw the impact of the drop kick in the corner while he was turned up, held upside down in the corner. Of course, when it comes to tag team gold, the Guns are the defending champions. We know that No Limit held these belts in the past, and LAX no stranger to tag team championships, and TNA tag team championship belts in Puerto Rico as well.
I'll tell you what, LAX is somebody that you'll really keep your eye on. The strength of Hernandez can be such a factor in a match like this. Where can anybody go? They can't run away from him. I mean, the guy's so powerful. Maybe the strongest man in TNA, and you've got to be careful and watch out for him. And another thing about Homicide Hernandez, smart, holding on to those briefcases, using them when it's the right time. No rush, no hurry. You got to respect that in these guys.
Yeah, I don't think that Big Supermax, Big Hernandez, ever going to be confused for a junior heavyweight. But when you look at his tag team partner, Homicide, and we've talked about how the junior heavyweights over in Japan is the equivalent of the X division here in TNA. That's why LAX fits.
Well, you know, we've always talked about how the X division is about no limits. Pardon the pun, with no limit inside the ring, but we've seen Supermax do things that X division athletes can't do. That's what makes him so incredible. But how about Sabin? Not intimidated at all by Hernandez. Just going right after him and using that quickness and that speed.
Using the quickness, using the speed, using the kicks, and then attempting an octopus-style submission, but I don't think that's going to have a heck of a lot of impact on somebody like Hernandez. Going to try and take him over, and judging by the body language and the facial reaction that as I look into the cage, Hernandez doesn't think so either.
I'll tell you what, though, Chris Sabin able to escape and come out chopping. Ouch.
If you look up shoulder block in the dictionary,
I'll tell you what,
you would see a picture of Chris Sabin going airborne into the side of the 6 sides of steel.
If I'm a football coach, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to have that on video and show people and say this is the proper way to do it.
Shelley going to fire up, try and make a comeback for his partner on Hernandez, but you see Hernandez shaking his head no, like don't even think about it, Alex. Don't even try and suplex me over. As a matter of fact, this is how a suplex is done. Let's show you the high vertical, for example.
I swear he could probably hold that forever. But one thing about it, while you're doing that, that allows Sabin to come in there and chop you down, and that's what happened.
And now this is more to the Guns' liking. Sabin and Shelley with the double team. Both connect with the elbow to the side of the head as Hernandez is sandwiched, but then he just bum brushes him and takes him high overhead. 2 for the price of 1. That's a suplex.
Time to come up with a new game plan there, Guns. Time to come up with it. I mean, I respect the fact that they went right after Hernandez, showing no fear. That sends a message. But sometimes you just got to, you know, think about it, reevaluate it, and do what you got to do.
Now it's no limit with the double team on Shelley. Yuto and Yujiro working together. Naito sends Sabin into Yujiro. Inverted atomic drop, driven down to the canvas. The follow leg drop, and then the somersault splash.
You got to respect the way they're working together. I mean, they know they're outside of their element here in Philadelphia, and they're not intimidated at all. But one thing about it, don't ever celebrate too early. There's too many people in that ring to start celebrating too early.
Premature celebration by No Limit, as Don said, leads to Naito getting squashed in the corner, and then in the middle of the ring by LAX. And how about that for quickness? The follow-up drop kick by Homicide.
Mike, I mean, when you think about cohesiveness and how teams work together, there's not much better than these 3 tag teams right now in the ring. And I've heard you say so many times that this could be one of those show stealer type matches, and you are absolutely right. But there was a situation where Homicide shot a little too far, didn't get the full impact.
And that's why they didn't get the 3 count. Sort of grazed him on the way down with that elbow. You can imagine, though, the adrenaline rush being here in Philadelphia, being in a matchup with these IWGP, the New Japan Junior Tag titles at stake. That's going to happen.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's what's so neat about it is you know, those belts are important, and these guys want to be able to wear them so that they can show everybody worldwide how great they are. That's what makes TNA, I think, just so much better than everybody else, and the fact that the tag teams are so important in this company, and you can see it right here.
Sabin up the back of Shelley. The drop kick to Homicide takes him down after he was crotched up on the top rope, and now the Guns back to the well. Let's see if the double team works better on Hernandez now.
Well, it's got to work better. I love how they use that. They use each other. They're not afraid to put their body in harm's way if the other one, they trust the other one to do it properly so they don't hurt themselves, and they work together. Look how they chop down Hernandez.
Double kick again on Hernandez. Now they're going to stack up LAX. How are they going to do it? They put Homicide up on the shoulders of Hernandez. Shelley hanging on to Homicide, who's trying to fight his way out, and then the missile drop kick to the back by Sabin.
That's what makes the Guns special. I mean, they're so innovative. I don't know of any tag team that's got that much in their repertoire as the Guns do. They come up with something new every single time you see them. Oh, there's a DDT for you.
Tornado style by Sabin on Homicide, and on the cover and on the pin. Slick Johnson counts 2.
Oh, that was close.
It was No Limit. I think that was Yujiro who came in for the save.
Good save, but he almost took a little too much time. He did get it, though, at the last second, and that's all that counts.
You're going to need those saves if you're going to stay alive. It's about survival as well as winning, because it is first pin or submission in this tornado tag.